This story I found extremely interesting. I don't know who shared this in our chat, but I really like where this one's going, or where it could possibly go. Steve, what are your first thoughts on this one, where the family is suing the DOD rather than Big Pharma?
This would be an interesting one to go. We'll see how it plays out. I like the way that they're approaching this. Yeah. Hopefully they have RFK for an attorney, because I don't know what attorney is going to stand up for this one. Once you actually file this in court, I mean, now the DOD hates your guts as an attorney. That's pretty rough.
Oof, yeah.
Well, it is filed by Children's Health Defense, so I mean that's RFK's group.
There we go. Okay, so I can totally believe this. This might be who they need to go after, because, I mean, really, honestly, it's probably the Department of Justice would be the one to sue for that, because they're the ones actually allowing the legal immunity to persist. Because it was, RFK Jr., I believe it was July 2019, he had a case before the Supreme Court where he sued the HHS because as part of their vaccine immunity that Reagan granted them in '84, that every 2 years, I think it was, I forget what the period is, but they're supposed to have a comprehensive safety and efficacy review and report that to Congress. And so he was doing FOIA requests to HHS for these studies. Like, hey, where is this stuff? Because it's not making it into the inserts. It's not in any news. It's not in any peer-reviewed journals. No one's talking about it. And so they went long enough without complying to these FOIA requests. He finally took them all the way up to the Supreme Court. The Secretary of HHS got on the stand in the Supreme Court and said, I have not submitted those reports because they don't exist. And then he looks at the judge and says, well, hey, sounds like they shouldn't be legally immune.
It's very interesting.